Washington Post reporters are publicly asking owner Jeff Bezos to save their jobs amid reports of mass layoffs set to hit the company.
Puck News' Dylan Byers reported on X over the weekend that massive layoffs were going to hit the Post. The sports desk could be shuttered entirely, and that foreign desk will get hit hard. Byers then updated his post the next day, saying hundreds were expected to be affected.
Status News, an outlet run by former CNN reporter Oliver Darcy, also reported that sources said up to half of the newsroom could be cut. These reports appear to have prompted a bunch of X posts from some of the outlet's own reporters. For instance, Ukraine Bureau Chief Siobhan O'Grady writes, "Hi, Jeff Bezos. We will never forget your support for our essential work documenting the war in Ukraine, which still rages. Your wife has called our team badass beacons of hope. We risk our lives for the stories our readers demand. Please believe in us," and hashtag save the Post. And then Middle East correspondent Loveday Morris wrote, "Today a source warned me my reporting lines could have me killed. Just an average day as a foreign correspondent. I can't count the number of times I've come under fire or had windows rattle from blasts. Our international staff risks so much to bring home the news. Save the Post."
Now, the news of the layoffs prompted reaction on X. Co-founder of Democratic think tank Third Way wrote, quote, "Jeff Bezos has $250 billion. The Post, even if it hemorrhages money, is utterly irrelevant to his net worth. Why is he killing one of the few remaining major American newspapers? Why?"
And in response to a report from Brian Stelter, where a source told him that there's a sense across the newsroom neither Bezos nor Will Lewis are good stewards of the paper. Editor of Commentary Magazine John Podhoretz writes, "Bezos isn't a steward, he's an owner. Lewis isn't a steward, he works for Bezos. Newspapermen are often comical in their inability to see the difference between the views they hold of their own importance and the fact that they are not important. I worked for newspapers for 35 years.
This wasn't on my bingo card that he would buy the Post and then let it start to deteriorate.
He bought it years and years and years and years ago, and he has decided to take a different direction with it. He's prescribed that the editorial vision will be aligned with his views, which are for civil liberties and free markets, a libertarian, classical liberalism, my own views. So I'm glad to have a newspaper that's going to be in favor of them. I'm sad for people in my industry and any other that if they lose their job, mass layoffs are never fun, but the media industry is changing, and if he has a different vision for what the Post should be doing, he's going to implement it, and it's his paper, and he wants to do something else. He's not obligated to contribute more of his money to prop up a business that is not working or that he wants to change in some way. So, again, I am sad for people. I'm sad for people on the foreign desk that they do terrific work. Sports commentary isn't really my jam, but they do great reporting too. But, it's a national paper, and maybe he wants it to be more of a DC-focused paper. Maybe he wants it to do more commentary on, I think, economics and domestic issues. It's his right. It's his paper.
Yeah, I think two things. As a journalist and somebody who's been in positions at local newspaper and local news, to see people losing their job in this time when they're competing with the digital space and all these channels that are popping up, fast channels, everything, it's really hard to convince advertisers that you're worth spending money, especially when you're a print paper that's in the digital world. And so I understand on the one hand why this economically doesn't make sense to keep going the way that it has been. But on the other hand, I think that Jeff Bezos has the resources to be creative enough to figure out how to get these people's voices and ideas and stories still to the ethos without maybe doing it the traditional standard way as opposed to just letting everybody go. I don't think we should keep people that are not effective. I don't think everybody should keep their job like a participation trophy. But I do think for the people that have shared the tweets that they are actually doing the hard work that they're saying they're doing and have had accolades from his wife, and their reporting has gone to break records and open eyes of people, they should be given opportunities to still have their work hit the masses. And Jeff Bezos has the resources to make that happen.
It's an indictment of their work, even from the Post perspective. I think a lot of these people are doing great reporting. It's just the media is transforming, and they want to use that money elsewhere internally in the Post, and that's just the way. Maybe they want to do more video commentary. We're all selling newspapers is hard. We've moved online. We've moved toward video over the written word. That's why over the course of my career, over the last 20 years, I've learned into doing more video because that's where the eyeballs are now. That's where the interest is. So they're realizing that as well. That does it for us on Rising Live. Thanks so much for watching, and look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way today, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Hills YouTube channel so that you never miss any of our content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.